in a small town down in Arkansas, where the river flows. There's a man with a passion that everybody knows. He's got a collection that'll make you stare. Vintage pocket knives laid with tender care.
Howdy, howdy everybody. Welcome once again to HT's EDC, coming at you this Thursday morning. Hope everybody is doing well, and if you are part of the working fraternity, hope you are winding it down and have a nice weekend planned upcoming with friends and family. But anyway, we're going to hop right off into it today. Today is going to be my Thankful Thursday, and if you guys checked out my thumbnail, we got a little something new on the horizon, and really excited to talk about it. But anyway, you know how we started off around here with our What You Totin'. There we go right there. Holy Land Pocket Cross. Never leave home without that. And yep, we are still running this little guy. The little Streamlight Micro Stream. Little EDC flashlight. We are running that. And today, in our phase 2 now of our prototype and product reviewing stage, demo stage, if you will, of the new leather, the mystery leather we have been talking about on this channel now for some time. We are starting phase 2, kind of 2 or 3, depending on how you look at it, but probably our last phase before we can show this thing and hopefully get it to market. So there it was. If you can pause real quick. You can see what you can stop that and see what I'm talking about. I hope. Highly doubt it, but anyway, inside said piece of leather, we are rocking this today. And yeah, this needs to not have fingerprints on it, HT, but it does nevertheless. This is the newest custom 112. Again, tons of fingerprints, but yeah, this is the little 112 in Magna Cut. You guys remember I got in a good old, well, it wouldn't be a horse trade. It was a horse purchase a few weeks back. And yeah, we are toting that today in said prototype leather. So that is what's going to be in the pocket today. Love it, love it, love it. You friends of the channel that's been here any length of time know what I think about this particular model, so it needs no introduction and description. So let's get that set aside. You know what we got to do around here. Little sound division for you guys. Oh, Lord mercy. Hard to beat. Good old Coca-Cola Zero. As Brother Chuck says, no, they're not a sponsor of HT's EDC, but, you know, hey, get at me, Coca-Cola. You know, we can put something together. Yes, we can file that in probably in the never gonna happen file, but we're gonna drink them nevertheless. So anyway, today for my Thankful Thursday, I am going to talk about someone that is no stranger to this channel. And I want to let you know that gnawing, as he likes to put it, it's in my thumbnail, gnawing pays off. And what do I mean by that? Well, you guys are welcome. Check this wonderful logo out right here. I have been waiting for old Lefty, or Slewfoot as I call him, Brother Dewaine over at Crosscreekoutdoors. I have been waiting diligently for him to do his own unveiling, and he did so this morning. So if by chance you're watching me and this is the first you've seen of this thing, get over to my buddy Dwayne's channel, Crosscreekoutdoors. Check out this awesome logo. Huh? Come on. There's just something about it. I don't know. Something that just, it really appeals to me. I can't quite put my finger on it, but it just does. One of those things it just does. But we got the cross. We got the cool cypress tree in the back with the hanging Spanish moss, U.S. flag, and of course, Crosscreekoutdoors. We got this winding creek right down through the middle of it. Cooler than creek water, so I've been told. I've heard that saying somewhere before, but yeah, folks, this is cooler than creek water, and he now has swag. Like I say, gnawing pays off. I have been after this young man, for a smooth year to do this here, to start the content creating. We have finally, we have got that one tackled. And so, in HT fashion, I started gnawing again, getting in his ear, gnawing on that earlobe again about, hey, bro, you're a whole thing now, dude. You gotta give us some swag. Delivered. Come on. He has swag now, and I know he is going to be sending some of these out in the community now, and I'm glad to have my coon fingers on a few of them, some of the inaugural Crosscreekoutdoors stickers. So, today's knife is about that young man, about our friendship. What can I say other than... and I'm going to embarrass you. This whole video is going to embarrass you, Dewaine. Sorry, not sorry. But young man's good as gold. He has been just an outstanding friend to me and my family. Miss T, we love him here around the HT International headquarters. But like I say, what can I say? When I was laid up, and I've been laid up a lot over the last too many years, this young man comes by and visits me. He knows that I have a passion, obviously, for pocket knives and deer hunting. Those are my two things outside of my family that I am magnanimously passionate about. And been having to focus on one of them, these guys, for kind of the longest here lately, because I can't get out there and deer hunt near like I used to and like I still want to. But anyway, getting off on a tangent. There wasn't a week went by during deer season that Dewaine wouldn't come by. Most weeks, twice a week. Bring me some deer meat, sit on the front porch, talk about the morning hunt, show me what was in his pocket. I'd go, put us on a fresh pot of coffee, and we'd just sit out there and freeze on my front porch sometimes and talk deer and knives and what he saw that morning, and just, who does that? I'm going to try not, I'm going to try not to get emotional, but he's been a heck of a friend, is a heck of a friend to me. And yeah, if I'm a little prejudiced and a little biased, so be it. I believe everything I'm saying. If you go over and you check out his channel, it won't take you long to understand what I'm talking about. His scripture reading, he rarely, if ever, does a video that he doesn't incorporate the good Lord in and bring you some words of encouragement from the scriptures. Far better than I can. You don't see a whole lot of that on my channel, not because I'm not a believer by any stretch, because I am, but I can't. I'm not in the place to bring it to you. I hate to compare it to like Dewaine, but Dewaine lives it 365, and he can parlay it a lot better than I can. And what does brother Big Jim say? Get in where you fit in. But anyway, just an incredible channel. You've seen some of his trick shooting, if you will, over there. I always look forward to that. You kind of cheated us out of that last video, Dewaine. You teased us and said that there'd probably be some shooting at the end of your video, and come on, where'd that go? I thought we were going to see a little more Annie Oakley exhibition there at the end of the video. But anyway, just a cool dude. Great channel. You're going to see a lot of outdoors. What to expect from his channel. You're going to see a lot of outdoors. You're going to see some pocket knives. He has an extensive, a very nice pew collection, and the boy knows his way around them, that's for sure. You'll see a lot of that on his channel, but you're going to hear the word. You're going to see a cool pocket knife and something probably vintage and throwback on his channel. He has a heart for the old way, the old timey stuff, which a lot of us do. I co-sign that, but just get over there. He now has some swag, and proud of you, buddy. And going to embarrass you a little bit more here, because 9 times out of 10, when he comes over to the house, he's bearing some kind of gift or bringing me something that I can use, in my harebrained ideas. Well, he came over, what was it, Monday, I think. Today's Monday or Tuesday. They all run together for me. But I was out in my little building, and I was on one of these said harebrained projects. And I told him, he called me and said, "Hey, is it all right if I come by?" I said, "Yeah, hurry up, get over here. I need you. I'm in the middle of a project. Tighten up." So he's like, okay, I'm leaving work now. I'll be there. So he kind of overseen this little harebrained thing I was doing out there in my shop. And you'll see that probably, the fruits of that labor, on tomorrow's video. But anyway, you know how I tell you, old boy is always bringing me something cool and looking out for me. Well, this is the latest and greatest. As you can see, you see a little logo there that is near and dear to my heart around here. Buck knives. And we have, if we can get this into frame, some old buck oil. Back with the old logo. Look at this. Check this out, folks. This is, to coin his phrase, cooler than creek water. If I can get all this on camera. Look at that. We got the old buck honing oil. Got the little cleaning, if I can hold all this, got the little cleaning brush in here for like your cleaning out your pivots or whatever, getting out any debris that's in there, and then you drop your old oil in there. And I said honing oil. This is really more so pivot oil. Let me take that back. This is lube oil for your knives. A little cleaning brush there. Got 2 different ends on it for getting out any grime around your pivots and all here, and your buck knives. But look at this old paperwork. Does it say, it's got your directions for use? Does it say, let me use where's my handy dandy flashlight? Huh? see if I can read here. P.O. Box El Cajon. Well, this is when, no, it don't have a date on here, but down here it still has the date when they were in El Cajon, California. So this is pre-Idaho, before they even moved to their where they've been now since 2005. So the last 20 years they have been in Idaho. Well, this is somewhere when they were still in California. So just, and you know how we were just talking about the old things, the old-timey, you know, the antique, that whole vibe. Yeah, this falls right in there, and that is too cool for a budding buck collector. There's a ton of people out there, folks. Do not think by any stretch that I am a super big, you know, have a super collection of buck knives. I have my share. I'm going to keep collecting them, but that is too cool. And that is his latest gift, you know, that he came over and he's like, man, this is, I don't even know where he got it. I got to get the backstory from him. I should have told y'all the backstory. I guess I got so excited. I was out there in the middle of my project when he walked up and he handed it to me. I kind of, you know, looked it over, had my little moment with him, and we got right off in that little harebrained project I was doing, and I didn't get the backstory, but I will. But that's Dewaine. That's Cross Creek Outdoors. Just another example of the goodness of this dude. And one last thing I'm going to show you before we get off here. This video is getting long in the tooth, as usual. We got this right here. And this is one of our recent finds. As you can see, the box has got little peppering on the box, but it's got your paperwork, your warranty, all that goodness in there. It was new old stock. Put that back in there. And this is one we found at our latest road trip pawn shop in the videos that we did. We got a part 1 and part 2 out there. Y'all go check those out if you hadn't seen them. It was a cool day, great time, as it always is with Dewaine. But anyway, this is one that he found. We were all, you got to paint the scene. We were both, I had to get on a stool because I can't bend down with my ankle situation like Dewaine. Dewaine was down there, popped down the floor, you know, squatted down on his knees, and there was a bunch of bins and drawers in there that had these old knives in them in this pawn shop. Well, I'm doing my thing over there on the stool, opening drawers, going through bins, and setting some knives aside, and that's what Dewaine was doing. Well, Dewaine was the one who came across this. Well, just so happens, get this thing out here. Beautiful sheath, by the way. Has a nice, brand new, look at that, Remington leather sheath. Smell-o-vision is doing this thing total justice. Good leather smell. But anyway, get this thing open here for you. Check this out. Well, let me get some fingerprints off of it. Excuse me. Here we go. This is the R9. There you go. Show you those tang stamps. Made in USA on the outer edges of that circle with Remington UMC in the middle. This is the R9. This is the big, beefy, heavy, blocky, wonderful, amazing. Oh yeah, got to throw all those adjectives in. Definite HT biggin lockback from Remington Knives, Remington USA. And come on, even has some red we can't really quite give that one HT red, but definitely cool. You know, we love all the reds around here. Even got some red jig delrin covers on this dude. But anyway, as luck would have it for me, Dewaine was toting. If you watch his video, we did in our part 1 video, we did on our way to the pawn shop video and a kind of what you toting. Well, one of these, as luck would have it, was what Dewaine chose that morning. Having no idea we'd run into one of these later at the pawn shop. He had one in his pocket. That was his tote that morning. Well, anyway, fast forward to when we got there. Dewaine finds this. This is one that he's like, man, what is this box? Opens it up, finds out that this thing, knife's in there, in the case, untouched, paperwork. Basically, new old stock. It's just kind of a pocket pepper or a shelf peppered case on it. No telling how long that's, been tossed around from, person to person or whatever in that box. But, the contents of the box is pristine. But anyway, finishing that thought, when Dewaine saw this, he's like, hey, check this out, an R9. I'm like, R9. Is that the, he goes, yeah, that's that big lockback I had, I'm toting right here. New in the box over here. You want it? And I'm like, do I want it? Yeah, I want it. Are you serious? You gonna set that one over to my side? That's how he is. He had one, and honestly, I think the one he had, I think he tells it himself in the video, it might even have been a factory second. Remington, it might have had some kind of little itty-bitty cosmetic flaw or something. But even the one he had might not have been technically pristine or as good as this one. Didn't matter. He didn't even hesitate, folks. He's like, HT, you don't have one of these, do you? You don't have the R9. And he knows I'm a Remington, a little budding, if you will, Remington collector. Nothing on the scale of how I collect these buck knives, but yes, I love Remington knives. And anyway, okay, put this over there on your side. There you go. Just an awesome dude, folks. I could give you examples and examples and examples, but best thing you can do is watch his video. Don't take my word for it. You don't need to. You watch, a handful of his videos, and you'll know all you need to know about Dewaine. And I am thankful today for our friendship. So how do I tie all this into Thankful Thursday? Buddy, I'm thankful for you, and I'm thankful for our friendship. And like I said, when I moved here, I'll be here in Arkansas about 16 years. Actually, the end of this month, right around the first of April, end of March, will be 16 years. And when I first came here, I was working with a company. I transferred with my company up here, and I think right within that first year, maybe 6 months, I met Dewaine out there, and the rest is history. We'll just leave it at that. But anyway, that is what I'm thankful for today. My friendship, my ever-growing friendship with Dewaine, and you guys could stand to know him too. Get over there and see what all this HT fuss is about, and why I've been gnawing at him for over a year to make something like this reality. So anyway, that's what I got for you. We love you, and we'll see you tomorrow. You guys probably can figure out what hashtag or what open tag I'll be doing tomorrow, but it's going to be good. We love you. I'm HT. Get over and see my buddy Dewaine. We're out.
Buck knives gleaming under that old porch light. He'll tell their stories deep into the night. Reviews and torture tests, it's a sight to see.